Welcome to The American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's The American Dream. Welcome to The American Dream, a real show, not a reality show. The real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
It's not just about what you're living in, but the community you're going to live in.
High-rise luxury living.
People are the vehicle, people are the connection, people are the expansion.
Helping folks just like you find your dream home.
It just never disappoints.
Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts. The opportunity to achieve our biggest goals and aspirations.
Here's the American Dream.
And welcome to The American Dream. My name is Ashley Fox and I'm your host for this episode of Selling Chicago. Today we are in downtown Arlington Heights, my favorite suburb outside of the city. We're going to two of my absolute favorite places. Today we're here at Passero, and after this we'll be heading over to the Denim Bar. Not what you're thinking. Let's go inside and check it out. So I'm here with Matt Piota of Passero. This has been here since 2017, and I'd love to know a little bit more about what this means to you and how Passero came to be.
Sure. Passero started in 2017. I kind of had an inspiration of many years of cooking with my grandmother, who was also a bird lover, which is where we kind of got the name Passero, which means sparrow in Italian. Part of the thing we wanted to do is bring not only like an urban feel to downtown Arlington Heights, but also to kind of bring a cuisine that was kind of unique to the area too as well, with more of a locally sourced ingredients through the Midwest, and kind of incorporating that with the Italian cuisine that my grandmother taught me for so many years.
You guys change your menu often.
Right, yeah, we try to change it at least 4 times a year, depending on what the weather is and how seasons change. It could be harder. We try to carefully look at what is available to us during those times and how it would, we could create it for the next 3-4 months down the menu. And then also we have a lot of people from just years and years of working in this industry that have transitioned out of the restaurant industry into maybe opening a local farm. So we work with them too as well. So there's a lot of people in Southern Illinois we get a lot of our proteins from that, raise cattle or other animals more humanely and, with less processing that we like to incorporate here too.
Yeah. Now you guys host a lot of events here. My kids talk about the Cookies with Santa, and one of my favorites this summer was the Taste of Italy tour of all different regions. What is your favorite event that you guys have here?
Yeah, we do a bunch of them throughout the year. A lot of them that we do throughout the year is our wine dinners. And that's a chance for us to kind of go outside of the standard stuff that we do in the menu, be more unique. It allows our chefs to be a little more creative too as well. And then yes, we like to incorporate things like the cookie class or brunch with Santa, a bunch of those fun little things that we do throughout the year. Yeah, we have a lot of upcoming events going on with the new private event room that we are opening up to as well. Yeah. We're able to do more wine dinners and more tasting events and a lot of new stuff coming for 2024.
Exciting.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank Matt and Passero for having us today. We had some delicious food, we had a fun conversation, delicious drinks. Now we're off to our next spot, which is a bar, but with a twist. I'm here with Ricky Piota, and we're here at the bar, but not what you were expecting. We're at the Denim Bar, and this was born out of necessity. You love fashion and retail and weren't finding that one-on-one customer experience anywhere, and then this was born.
The reason I started was because I had a hard time finding decent pair of jeans that fit me. My mission here is to really help women, empower women to find the best pair of jeans that fit their body, not just to sell, but also just build trust in a relationship with them as well. So that's why I really started the Denim Bar.
I love it.
Yeah.
When people come and they come to you, how do you get to know them and find what will work for them? when it comes to jeans?
Yeah, so I like to just ask them some basic questions. What's your favorite denim brand? What works for you? Do you like stretch? Do you like rigid? Just those questions that I can really understand what they're looking for or what their problem areas are. And then we start with that and pick a style, and we just start building, try on, and we go from there.
Awesome. So you being new in this building, you share the space with LEK & Co., which is a jewelry company.
Yes.
And you guys do a lot of community events and pop-up events.
We'll do pop-up events here where we'll have other businesses come here, and we'll just open it up to anybody who wants to come. We do lots of ladies' nights, which have been fun. We've had like tarot card readers come in. Yeah, we've done nails. We've done a lot of things to really just like make it a fun night to bring your girlfriends and hang out and shop too.
I love it.
Yeah.
I want to thank Ricky with the Denim Bar, Matt with Passero for having me. I loved being here in Arlington Heights today. That's all for me on this episode of The American Dream. I'm Ashley Fox, and I'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm at the brand new Pickle House just opened up in Algonquin, and I'm here today learning how to play pickleball. But we're also going to take a tour, find out what brought Pickle House to Algonquin, and find out why pickleball is the most popular and fastest growing sport in the U.S. So tell me, what kind of classes do you offer here?
So we want to offer classes for everyone. So from beginners all the way up to really advanced players. So we have a variety of different classes that we're offering. We'll have pickleball in no time, where for players who've never played before, so they can get a quick introduction and get started right away. And then we'll have open play for people who already know what they're doing and they just want to connect with other people and find people to play with. And then we're going to do drills and private lessons. We'll have some cardio pickleball, which is a lot of fun, get a lot of exercise, hitting a lot of balls, and we're gonna offer tournaments as well, and just a little something for everybody. Hits on all levels.
Thank you, Benj, for being on the show today. So tell me, why is pickleball so unique and so popular?
Yeah, thanks, Karen. You know, pickleball is super accessible. It's a game that you can be on court for the first time as a beginner and pick up within just a matter of minutes and actually be playing a game in your first time out on the court. So unlike basketball and football and other sports, you can pick up the game and actually be playing in a competitive manner in a real short amount of time.
So tell me, why did you choose Algonquin for your first location?
Algonquin is a unique place, and this building in particular was really a unique opportunity for us. So this is an adaptive reuse project that was really ideally suited for a pickleball and restaurant concept. And being in Algonquin in a community like this was just a huge plus for us.
That's great.
Algonquin is full of families. You got kids and their parents here, but also active seniors love this place as well.
So I know you have a restaurant and a bar, so can you tell us a little bit about your menu?
Yeah, I'd love to. So our menu was curated by James Beard featured chef named Seamus Feely, and really focused on putting together shareable menu items that people could enjoy at the court, but also in the bar and restaurant area as well. So it features shareable appetizers and pizzas and salads. My favorite is the Brooklyn Bridge pizza, which is meatballs and pepperoni, but also giardiniera. It's subtle, it's not overwhelming, but man, is it tasty.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So Nico, why does someone want to come to Pickle House?
So our mission is to deliver an exceptional service of what we have to offer, and that's anywhere from pickleball, which obviously is the fastest growing sport in the nation right now, and it's generational. So we have younger to middle-aged to older generations of playing. So it's really bringing the community together, especially here in Algonquin. It's a great location for it. And so, not only are they coming to play pickleball, but they have the option to do a golf simulator or to have a drink at the bar or to enjoy dinner with their friends. So it really is bringing a big community of people together. So it's really just a great place to be indoors. I mean, a lot of people play outside, and the sport became really popular during COVID, during social distancing. So now that they're comfortable playing outside, we're just bringing it inside. So, but there's a lot of things to do. So
I understand you have an event space here
we
too.
do, yeah.
So tell me about that.
So the event space holds about 140 people itself, but we do have a buyout of the full facility as well. And we offer, catering options, drink options, and then obviously you're playing, again, either pickleball or you're playing, golf simulators. But obviously, again, that's just a bigger place for, obviously groups to come in. So it's been really good, especially during the holiday season.
I just finished up with my first lesson of pickleball, and I can't wait to come back, but I'm ready for a nice cold beverage. So this is Karen Going signing off from the American Dream, selling Algonquin.
Hi everyone, and welcome to American Dream TV. I'm your host, Maria Devins. Today I am so excited because we are in Park Ridge, Illinois, which just happens to be my hometown. Today we're going to be featuring the iconic Pickwick Theater and meeting with owners Dave Loomis and Dino Vlahekis. Right now we're going to be meeting with another local man, Tim Perry, born, bred, and raised right here in Park Ridge. He is a fellow realtor, a lender. He's also my high school buddy. But today we're going to be featuring his extraordinary talent. He's an artist and a painter. Let's go meet with Tim right now. Hi, Tim.
Hi, Maria.
How are you?
Great.
You're a really talented and accomplished painter and artist.
Thank you.
How did all of it come about?
Well, I was always into art as a kid. I always stuck with art through high school. I had art classes. At the end of high school, I thought I would go and be an artist, and my father said that was the stupidest thing he ever heard. So I went to Illinois State, went to the business program, switched to my concentration to marketing. I got a marketing degree and an art degree. I took art classes as well. After college, I went and worked in advertising for a short time, didn't make any money at it. Then I went into mortgages and then real estate, and still no art. And then fast forward 30 years, my lovely, beautiful wife got breast cancer. And she's fine and healthy now.
Thank God.
Yeah, it's been 6 years. When she got breast cancer, I was hanging around my house a lot more than usual, and I was really, really bored. My wife said, well, you're supposed to be some artist from back in the day, so why don't you paint something? I said, all right, watch this. So I started painting, the people liked it, and then people wanted to buy it. So I get commissioned to do stuff all the time. The style I have is just how I paint.
Yeah, I know.
And I've even tried, I'm gonna try to make it look different from my normal style, and I can't really do that. It just always comes out to be the way my style, I guess, is. So.
Because that's your own unique style. Well, what I want to do right now is I want to kind of take a look at some of the work that you've done.
Okay.
Sound
great.
good?
Yeah.
Thank you for your time today. It was awesome seeing
Always
you.
great to see you.
Always.
Yes, wonderful.
We'll see you soon.
Okay, thanks, Maria.
You're welcome. Right now we're going to head over to the Pickwick Theater and see all of that beautiful architecture. Let's go check it out. Standing beside me on each side here, we have the owners, Dino Vlahekis, and we have Dave Loomis. This is such a treat for me. How did you get into the Pickwick?
As you know, the theater was built in 1928, and my family took over possession of the Pickwick in 1967.
Wow.
It actually has 3 restaurants in here, 7 shops, and there's also 14 offices on the second level.
Oh, wow.
Well, my dad would operate it, and he had a tenant for the movie theater. Well, what happened is in 1981, the operator of the movie theater pretty much was shut down by the city of Park Ridge. He was not doing a good job of running the place. That time, I had just finished college. So I asked my father that time, hey, Dad, could I become the tenant of the property?
Wonderful.
And he says, you know what, why not? On September 15th, 1981, we opened with the movie Gone with the Wind.
Dave, how did you come here?
I married his sister. We went to college together, so that's where all of us met. And then I used to teach, and I left the teaching business for the theater business, and my wife left the theater business to teach.
For me, this is coming home. I remember being 6 years old, 1969, and coming in. I'm instantly flooded with memories. It looks just as I remember it. And for me, that's a gift within itself. Right now, what I would like to do is kind of do some walking and touring, because I know you've got some amazing pieces. So let's go and do that right now. This has just been an extraordinary day for me, and I can't thank you both enough for including us. Thank you for having us today on American Dream. I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
It was great to meet you. It was great to
pleasure.
meet you. Absolutely. Thank you. What a great day this has been for me, and I hope for you too. I want to thank you for joining me today. Until then, stay well, stay happy. This is Maria Devins with American Dream TV.
Welcome to Oak Brook, located about 15 miles west of the city of Chicago. I am Anna Fiasconi.
And I'm Natalie Ryan.
And we are the hosts of American Dream TV Selling Chicago.
We're so excited to be here today in Oak Brook, which is actually my hometown. This place offers a really unique mix of amenities that's not common in a village of only 8,000 residents.
Founded by famed sportsman Paul Butler, Oak Brook certainly has evolved into a thriving and sophisticated community. Oak Brook serves as a modern commercial and residential hub, and it's also surrounded by abundant natural woodlands and streams, and it has stately houses on tree-lined streets.
There's never a shortage of things to do here in Oak Brook. In fact, Oak Brook Center Mall is rapidly becoming the premier destination for shopping, fine dining, and all sorts of entertainment.
We are so excited to be here today with our friend and the official Fullersburg Wood campus coordinator, Dave Andrusick. So tell us a little bit about the Nature Center. What can you do here? What are the favorite favorites? What all
So our Nature Center is actually focused on bringing in families, giving them something to do inside where it's a little bit warmer. But we like to encourage everybody to go use the knowledge from here to explore outside. But some of the things that people like seeing are a couple of our animals. And then the thing that I think is really cool about Fullersburg is we have our woolly mammoth skeleton. It was found in 77 over at Blackwell Forest Preserve. And the story behind that was there's a gentleman that was working for our grounds crew that was told to go out and start digging, and it was an old farmland at the time. And he picked a spot near a large cottonwood tree. It was in June. And just started digging, and all of a sudden these bones appeared. So it's pretty cool. 13,000 years old, so.
Wow.
And these are the real bones, so they were not fossilized. They were in the soil so deep and so depleted of oxygen that the bones never actually turned to rock.
Dave, I noticed that there's a lot of trees down. Why is the Forest Preserve cutting down trees?
In our woodlands, we have plants that are called buckthorn and honeysuckle that are not native to this area. And they're basically taking over our habitats and making the ecosystems unhealthy. So we are removing those to improve the habitat and make it so the animals and things that should be living here have a chance to survive.
Dave, it was so great being here with you today. We never realized we had so many questions about the Forest Preserve. Thank you so much for all your time.
Well, it is 25 degrees here in Oak Brook, so I think it's time to go inside and warm up. We are lucky enough to tour a friend's beautiful home in Oak Brook today, so come with us to check it out. We are here today at a new construction home in Oak Brook, custom built for an active family who loves to entertain.
This home has a dedicated music room, a complete home gym, massive big screen and sport court, steam room, and a home bar.
don't forget about the vast array of wine cellars and home bars, all truly unique and extraordinary in design and function. Cheers.
Thanks for joining us today to experience all the thrills of Oak Brook, both inside and outside. We hope that the next time you're in the area that you'll stop in and do a family hike or a shopping spree or even a celebratory dinner.
We can't wait to see you on our next episode of American Dream TV, Selling Chicago. Bye for now.
Hello and welcome to this episode of Selling Chicago for American Dream TV. I am your host and lifestyle expert, Michael Scanlon. We are here in the beautiful town of Western Springs on the border of LaGrange, known for tree-lined streets, beautiful houses, and very cute little downtowns. Today we're going to be meeting with a townhouse developer and seeing his 3 townhouse development, and that's actually where we're heading right now. So if you don't mind, let's go. We are here at the townhouse development here in Western Springs. We are with Pat Kinsella from the Redwood Construction Group. Obviously, these are huge, beautiful townhomes, but why don't you tell me a little bit about why you chose this location, why we're here?
Well, we stumbled across this property. We've seen it for years. As a resident of Western Springs for the last 22 years, we always thought this was an underutilized site. It turns out that the village was very interested in developing this as a multifamily site, and we stumbled across it at the right time. We always wanted to build something for the community. There is a demand in our neighborhood for additional multifamily housing, i.e. Townhouses, condominiums, for all the empty nesters who are downsizing from their larger houses.
Yeah, so obviously, you know, it's a great area, extremely walkable. I love this area personally. We're right near Bemis Woods. I've gone to the high ropes course there. You know, I ironically used to work nearby in LaGrange. There's a cute downtown there, cute downtown in Western Springs. But hey, that's enough about the area. Why don't we go ahead and check out the inside?
Let's take a look.
All right, let's do it. Here we are inside of the townhouses. Obviously we are pre-drywall, but can you tell me a little bit about the townhouse itself?
Yeah, layouts vary from about 2,000 square feet to about 2,400 square feet. We have 3 bedrooms and a den. We've got wide units, we've got tall ceilings, as you can see. It's a very spacious layout. We've maximized the square footage. The center units have rooftop balconies, 4 floors, and the 2 end units are only 3 floors, but we've given them some patio space outside for some privacy and some grilling area and some entertaining area.
I think it's going to turn out great. I really appreciate you being here with us. Thank you. So now that we have finished up at the townhouse development, we have come over here to grab a bite to eat at the Blackberry Market. I am here with Anna Davidson, who is the owner, and then we've got Bree Morales, who is the general manager of the Blackberry Market here in LaGrange. So first, Anna, I want to start with you. So what was the inspiration? What's the vision? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. Yeah, my background is a pastry chef, so I love all things baked goods, and we do lots of that, and it is top notch in my opinion. And I lived in Glen Ellen, and I had young kids, and I knew Glen Ellen needed something like this, something that, you know, a place where you could get really great food, but was fast casual, so you could pop in and out with your kids if you wanted to. You weren't worrying about like a server or tables turning or anything like that. And it just also a place to gather, a place in the community to meet a friend if you happen to have a morning off, or a place to grab a meal or a dinner to go. So we're hitting all those things, and it's been fabulous.
It certainly seems like it has been well received. We are outside right now because there's so many people inside. Bree, I wanted to ask you, so in terms of, you know, the way that it's set up, it is kind of unique. We were just in there. There's people going to the counter, there's coffee, there's people sitting down and being served.
Can you tell me a little bit about the structure and how it all works?
Yeah, so we're a fast casual restaurant, so we have people come up to the register, we give them a number, and then we bring the food to them. So it's kind of half and half service. You guys help us out a little bit, we help you out. We create a space for anyone. You can come here and work all day if you want to. Yeah, we want to make it easy for anyone and everyone to come into our space, feel welcome, and want to spend their time here. So yeah, that's what we're about.
Well, I think it's awesome, and I also think the food looks absolutely delicious. So if you don't mind, can we go get some food?
Let's do it. Definitely.
All right. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Selling Chicago for American Dream TV. Big thank you to Pat from Redwood Construction Group and his beautiful townhomes over in Western Springs. Those were awesome. And then also thank you to Anna and Bree from the Blackberry Market here in beautiful LaGrange. And with that, I will see you next time.
Hi, it's Tina Marie with the American Dream. I'm your lifestyle and real estate expert here in the western suburbs of Chicago. We're in the idyllic town of Downers Grove. In my favorite time of year, all the holiday decorations are up in downtown, and we are going to be lucky enough to visit the historic Tivoli Theater and bowling alley, and I can't wait to show it to you. We're here in downtown Downers Grove at the historic Tivoli Theater, where we're going to go in and chat with the president and CEO of Tivoli Enterprises and take a look around. Come on. I'm here today with Chris Johnson. He's the president and CEO of Classic Cinemas and Tivoli Theater Enterprises. Thank you for joining me today, Chris, to talk about this iconic building, the fantastic programs that you have here, and how much it brings to our community. I appreciate you joining us.
Thanks for having me.
What's your favorite thing about this theater?
It was the site actually of my first job, so that's really cool. But it is such the Downers Grove area has changed so much, and this is the one constant that has been here from the beginning. And we've had all sorts of events, concerts, talent shows, whatever it might be. My favorite moment probably would be when we had the wallflowers here, and the keyboard player, who's now the keyboard player for the Foo Fighters, was on stage, and he took a bowling alley from our bowling pin from our bowling alley and put it on his keyboard and played the whole show. And he just loved the theater and the bowling alley, and we just had a great evening that night.
One of my favorite things about this theater is not only how beautiful it is and that it's a historic icon right in the center of downtown Downers Grove, but actually that it's a place that families can come for a very inexpensive night out. Unfortunately, it's very expensive to go out with families these days. How have you been able to keep your costs down?
So it definitely is a challenge, but we work on the volume principle that if we can attract a lot of folks, then we can make it affordable and make it work. And we've, over the years, have really kind of tried to be that community, place where people can meet and not break the bank. Building was built in 1928, and the theater opened on Christmas Day, 1928, with lines around the building. It was amazing, and word is that it was the second theater built for sound. When theaters were built back in the 20s, they did not have concession counters. They did not come in until roughly the 50s when they were competing with TV. So popcorn is new to the theater, and I think it makes it that much better.
In a few moments, we're going to go over to the bowling alley. Tell me about the Tivoli Bowl.
So the bowl was built at the same time, and if you look at the sloped floor of the theater, that is the sloped floor of the bowling alley, so it's right underneath the theater. If you drop a ball, you can actually hear it in the theater, but of course we don't want you to do that. It is a great place for whether it's children's birthday parties or events, corporate events, but it also, we do a lot of couples leagues with neighborhoods, and they get together and just have a great time. So it really is a hidden gem in Downers Grove.
We're here at the Tivoli Bowl, another historic place in Downers Grove, right next door to the theater, where all kinds of families can have affordable fun. Let's go check it out. This has been Tina Marie with the American Dream TV. Thanks for joining me in downtown Downers Grove, especially during the holiday season where all these beautiful decorations are up. I hope you and yours have a happy holiday season and you'll join me again on the American Dream TV.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at the American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American Dream.